And one. Peace, what up? This is Doc Blake with Ethereum TV bringing you the 52nd episode of The Last Piece to the Puzzle. The motto for me is silver, gold, and cryptos equals freedom because they are decentralized assets and they're going to play an important part in the immediate, the short term, and the long term futures. And with that being said, let me get into some ethereal housekeeping. Of course, like I always do, I wanted to mention and give a shout out to my cousin's book called Check This Out. It's about him going around the world, seeing ancient civilizations and bringing this to people's awareness who haven't heard of it. So make sure you go purchase a copy of this. It's also available on Amazon. So definitely support the Ethereal team. And then also you can go check out my music, our music, at Blake Zodoc SoundCloud, and I do have my Bitcoin music on here, my Ethereum music, my new album called Magnetic Muscle. So definitely go peep that as well. And with that being said, and for merchandise, for merchandise, definitely inbox me about t-shirts or anything like that. And yeah, let's get into the price action. I'm gonna give it a live refresh. And currently we have Bitcoin at $11,537.35. Ethereum is at $387.57. Binance Coin is at $30.63. Chainlink is at $11.48. Polkadot is at $4.32. Litecoin is at $50.65. Let's check out Theta. What is Theta doing? Theta's at 73 cents. It's kind of holding that 70-cent area pretty strong. Uniswap is at $3.44. We've seen a nice bounce with that from, I think, about the $2.60 range back up to the $3.40. I do think this token is going to be a worthwhile token in the long run as well. Not just the short term where we all got our airdrops and it pumped up to $8. I'm curious to how everybody did on Uniswap token. So let me know where you sold at. I sold some at $6.30 and some at $5.30. So I didn't do too bad on that, but I'm just curious to hear what other people have done. And let me get to the precious metals and give this a live refresh. Why not? And we have today, gold is at $1,931.81, and silver is up a penny at $25.29. So precious metals always kind of holding strong. We've seen a big breakout this year from $13 all the way up to about $30, and right now we're sitting at $25. That's not bad at all. We did hear the news about JP Morgan getting charged with precious metal spoofing, as I went over in my previous videos. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen after that. I don't think a lot of these big bankers are going to be able to short silver like they once were doing not too long ago this year, and then they got busted. JP Morgan paid about $1 billion fine, which is nothing to them, and I'm not sure exactly where we stand. But I still think that these things are severely undervalued in comparison to the U.S. dollar or any fiat currency on the planet. I'm not just picking on Uncle Sam. So with that being said, let me do my charting. A little bit of charting today. You know, I'm not a trader or anything, but I do try to buy low and sell high, right? That is the motto. Buy low and sell high. You don't have to be a trader. That's with anything, you know what I mean? Like, you just simply try to buy low and sell high, right? Patience wins. Hodl, hodl, hodl. Buy low, buy the dips. And if you do want to sell some, do not sell the dips. Buy the dips and sell the pumps, right? When you're up, that is the time to sell. So as we see, let me zoom out. Wow, this is on the hourly. So if you want to look at let's look at the hour. Let's start at the hourly real quick. We see I drew this triangle formation. We actually had a fake out. It looked like we went down. We came down and broke out of it, and then all of a sudden we pumped all the way right, skyrocketed out of it all the way up to like $11,525. And then We kind of had a little drop back down, and then we hit another pump up and this is on the hourly, remind you, so you're kind of getting a small view. I'll show you the bigger picture here in a second on the daily. But this is the hourly. So, and right now we went all the way up to $717, $11,717. I kind of figured we were going to do this. I was commenting to other YouTubers earlier, talking about how I thought we were going to go up to 11,700 and kind of come back down, maybe bounce around sideways for a little bit. I do think we're going to probably hit back up to 11.7 maybe later tonight. Or sometime tomorrow. You know, I feel like we're going to go sideways a little bit from here, potentially, hopefully, because that's always a good thing. We don't want to just pump right up to like 12K, you know, because that means that it's probably going to pump all the way back down to where we started potentially. So yeah, we look like we're having a nice consolidation after that nice pump up. We touched that resistance right at 11.7. You know, there's all types of resistance there. And price action going on, so that's kind of a really, actually, it's not a bad thing. That means that people had sell orders up here. A lot of the Bitcoin probably got sold, and we're coming back down. We had to test these levels, and apparently it wicked all the way down to 11.47. I mean, so you know that's a nice. If we can hold this, it means something. You know what I mean? And I feel like this is the breakout, and then you're coming back to retest the support. So actually this line right here is actually very important at this point in time, these two bottom wicks, because it shows that we created potentially a higher low in this little short, very, very short time frame. So it does show that maybe we want to push back up because we hit back above this. We didn't go back past this lower high in this very, very short time frame, like I said once again, and that's all the way back down to, that would be like the 11,444, and we went back down to about the $11,480 price range. So that's what, if we're talking very, very short term price ranges. But let's go to the daily and see what we have. Don't worry, I'm gonna make this look a lot better. Yeah. There we go. All right. So as you can see on the daily, we had this yellow triangle. We broke out. We're at, you know, all the way up here still. So it's really nothing. Just shows you, this shows you that we went to 11.7. So on the daily, we're still looking very, very good right now. We're actually coming back and testing that support. And so we're doing good. As long as we keep consolidating at these levels, you know, we keep holding these levels, we might go back down and test the 11.3, 11.4. That would be very, very normal. But we do want to hold that level short term if we want Bitcoin to continue to go up. But we don't want it to go up super fast. We just want it to take nice steps up, come back down, you know, gain a little bit more ground, gaining a little bit more people buying back in, kind of FOMOing back in, and then hopefully go back out, maybe shake them out again, because those are the people that are FOMOing in. They're buying now, and they should have been buying, you know what I mean? But hey, it's never a bad time to dollar cost average into Bitcoin, right? So that's all I'm gonna give you guys for the price action. This video really isn't about that today. But I don't know if anybody else watched the Zinken testnet launch. They had some front end problems, it looked like, where the thing, I'm not going to go through and watch this whole stream. It's about 50 minutes, but you can go check it out at Ethereum Foundation on YouTube. So check that out. See what these cats at Ethereum are doing. They launched Zinken today. It basically did its thing. They had Vitalik even on there. Vitalik said how he felt. He dropped a couple gems talking about the Zinken testnet launch, and it looked pretty good from what they're saying. It's everything they wanted it to be besides the front end. The blocks did start, and you can also go to their Reddit. Matter of fact, I'll take you there real quick, and we can see where it stands. And this could be good. This could be the reason the markets are pumping silently. The silent reason is that Ethereum 2.0 really could be on the way. Staking could really be available. So we're going to keep paying attention to that. And this, look, see, announcing the Zinken ETH2 testnet launch viewing Monday, October 12th. That was today. That was this morning. I tried to get my POAP token, which is proof of attendance, but I missed out on it. So Ethereum testnet launch people, Ethereum, what's the channel? Foundation, holla at your boy. I was there. I was basically there, man. I just barely missed it. Let me know how I can get this proof of attendance or another one. Do it again. And yeah, I would really like to get down. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that happened today. And let's see, Zinken. Let's see where we're at. I don't even know what any of this means, really. I'm just learning. I would love for some people to kind of help me out. If anybody watches this video with the Zinken launch, I'm interested, man. I'm interested big time. I'm just, this is me reaching out, and I will highlight. I'm in the Discord, so I'll be trying to talk to people in there, trying to just learn more about this Ethereum 2.0, because I am very interested. I see yes, and some couple no's propose. So I think it's looking pretty good. I could tell that they were pretty excited during the testnet launch. So you probably do want to go check that out if you're interested. So shout out Zinken, shout out Ethereum. Go check out this testnet launch. I don't hear anybody else really talking about it on YouTube, so definitely to go take heed to that. And let's talk about the final topic of today, which is, let's go to the title. Normally I go over my video title. Let's talk about it. We have Zinken up here. I put another Ethereum down here saying Ethereum 2.0. We just talked about that. We talked about priced action. And here is the sweet spot of the video. The greatest transfer of wealth in human history, with the Bitcoin sold out mark. Meaning the exchanges are at their lowest point of Bitcoin. I do think Bitcoin is going to be really, really hard to get at lower price levels than what we're seeing now, and that's why I'm saying it's sold out. Maybe not sold out, everything has a price, but sold out at the lower levels. We could go back down. Now, don't quote me. I have, if you go back to my previous videos, I already drew a chart projecting that I said, and I'll repeat it, that we're going to be at 15K Bitcoin by November 30th. That's what I said. I'm on the record saying it. I could be wrong. Many people have been wrong on the Bitcoin price action. That's what I think. And I think that it's I'm saying that it's sold out at these levels, which basically to me means it is sold out. It means that Bitcoin is mainly owned by the big whales now, the big institutional investors, and the little guys are going to have a very, very hard time and have to put up big bucks to try to obtain a full Bitcoin. So what you do right now, you still dollar cost average, you still stack those sats, and I think that cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and digital currency, because fiat currency I think is going to move digital well, but I think it's going to create the greatest wealth transfer in human history. And I wanted to give a little proof of the exchange talk, and here is a story on CoinDesk by Muyao Shen. Probably destroyed your name. I apologize for that. And this was, what's the date? September 28th. So not that long ago, about 15 days ago or something like that. Says Bitcoin balances on exchanges at 2-year low, and that may be a bullish sign. So that means that a lot of people are pulling their Bitcoin off of the exchanges. Let's read the title. It says, the balance of Bitcoin on major exchanges has hit its lowest level since November 2018. Yet, unlike that time when Bitcoin was in the depths of the crypto winter, some see this current spate of low Bitcoin balances on exchanges as a new sign that a generation of investors is putting its money in for the long term. And that's what I think as well. I just feel it. I feel it with these institutions. Bitcoin is actually going to play as the new kind of economy. It's like the blueprint for the new economy, at least. Of course, you have all these greedy people who the governments just don't want to adopt the crypto because it's going to cause an even playing ground, and they like to print money, and I don't think that they can win on an even playing ground, and it kind of scares them to be on a level playing ground. And Bitcoin is kind of leveling the playing field, right? It's leveling the playing field for everybody, and it's a good thing that we have these decentralized assets available to people. And I think that the fact that they are available speaks for itself. We can still buy Bitcoin, because I hear a lot of people talking about all the regulation and all that. I mean, I feel like they're talking about the regulation for the companies more, like the guys that ICO'd and all that, things like that. Yeah, I could see them coming for people like that. But as far as the everyday American hard worker person that's putting their money into Bitcoin, man, we can still do it to this day. So don't argue with reality. Reality is stack those sats, and it's a great technology. You know it is. They know it is. And that's what's going to win in the end are the technology companies, because, it's always been the winner. You know what I mean? From riding horses to cars, from accounting in notebooks to accounting on computers, and then from people doing accounting to systems and networks doing accounting with numbers, in a decentralized way, so nobody can forge anything, right? And that's what I believe the future is. So continue to stack those sats. None of this is financial advice, but that's my opinion on the Satoshis. You know what I mean? And I think that it is basically sold out at those levels, at lower than what we're seeing right now. You want a dollar cost average at these levels as well. Now, if it goes back down to 6K, 7K, 8K, 9K, scoop that up too. You know what I mean? Like, because you're going to be dollar cost averaging, so you're protecting yourself either way. Any way it goes, you're still stacking that, building your bag, stacking those sats. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's all I have for y'all today. This is Ethereum TV with your boy Doc Blake, bringing you the last piece to the puzzle. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.